Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Crimson Desert video. So you finally made it to the Spire of Truth, just to find out you have to parkour all the way up to the top in order to get to a boss eventually. And yeah, it can be a little challenging, but is it? No. Today I got your back. I'm going to show you by far the easiest way that you can complete the Spire of Ringing Truth. In today's video, it's going to be a good one, my dude, so kick back, relax, and enjoy. You know what to do, Leo. Once again, thanks for watching, everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, the Spire of Ringing Truth is located just due west of Pauline. Now, there is Priscus The Ancient that we're going to have to take out, and if you wanted to know how you get here from Hernan, it's going to be just a little bit north and a little bit west. Right over here, there is a fast travel point that we can use to get over to the Spire of Ringing Truth. Now, once you make your way over here, there's one thing I want you to have in your inventory to be prepared, and that is some type of frost resistance armor, because we're going to be using a lot of stamina, and well, the ice is going to zap your stamina away, and we don't want that to happen. The first part is we need to find a way to the basement of the spire, when actually we have to travel up, so we need our stamina because we're going to be doing a little bit of parkouring. So bring yourself some frost armor, like you see me right here, frost course plate armor, and yeah, you should be good to go. Now that your health isn't chunking away and your stamina is not chunking away, it's time to make our way all the way up to the top of the Spire of Ringing Truth. At the top there is a bell that we need to use a charge shot on to drop it into the basement. Then we're going to float down and take down this boss. Alright, now the parkouring part. Yeah, we're not doing this the hard way. We're doing this the easy way. FYI, if you use your bow, there's a lot of these little pieces of rope you can knock down to get to the top to help you get through if you're going to go the normal way. But if you use charge shot, you can blow up the pieces. Just keep that in mind. Now, the easy way, we're using focus jump. That's what I'm calling it from now on. We're going to do a double jump, and then we're going to use focus palm, and we're going to be boosting ourselves all the way up to the top. That is what we're going to do. We're going to be brute forcing our way through all of this parkour. I hate parkour. I'm just saying. If you're one of those persons that don't like parkour, this is a video for you. What I'm doing is just looking up, make sure I got some clearing, all right, and using that jump, double jump, hitting square on PlayStation, and then hitting R3 using the focus palm. I'm calling it the focus jump. Now we're going to be focus jumping all the way up to the top, and that is how we're going to do this the easy way. You might fall down, you might not catch on a little bit, but hey, it happens to the best of us. Float down if that ever happens to you, and just keep doing what I'm doing. Get a clearing, look up, seeing you're good to go, and jump. And, you know, kind of YOLO it. Don't even really worry about it. Just use the focus jump. Make sure you just look up so you're not bunking your head on anything. And you should make some progress, making way all the way up to the top of the Spire of Ringing Truth. But there is one more thing that I want you to pay attention to, and that is once you get all the way up to a certain point, you pretty much are good to go, and you just need to take a ladder. So once again, I'm focusing, I'm looking up, making sure I got a little bit of clearing, and just using the focus jump, floating down once I hit my head on something, and wash, rinsing, repeating. Let me get a little bit closer. Like I said, make sure I'm looking up, making sure the clearing is there. All right, making sure I'm good. Jump and R3, focus force palm. I'm calling it focus jump, and we pretty much are good to go. Now this is the part where you can easily think like, man, I got a little bit more parkour to do. You actually are good once you're right here, as you can see. We're going to do one more focus palm, jump up to the top. And once you're over here at this part, there's going to be a small little ledge and a ladder. Once you see the ladder, you get to go. You don't have to do any more parkour. Just jump over here regularly and take this ladder up to the top. And voila, just like that, you made it to the top of the Spire of Ringing Truth. Now to bring down the bell, just whip out your bow and use charge shot on a piece of wood. And it's going to fall, my dude. Ba-boom, just like that. The Spire of Ringing Truth is almost completed. We have made it to the top. Now it's time for the boss fight. yeah, we got a boss that we need to take out before we can complete this bad boy. So I'm gonna create myself a save and let me show you how you can defeat this boss the easy way. Okay, now that we have done everything to find the boss, we just need to jump and float down. You can't kill yourself, just saying, so make sure you don't hit anything as you fall down. Once you make your way all the way down, the boss fight isn't going to start just yet. It's actually going to start when you find the only place that you can actually go into. And that's going to be this small little crevice over here that is lit up. Not right here, but right over in here to the left. This is the only place you can go. Once you make your way over here, well, that's when the boss fight is going to start. Now, in order to beat this boss the easy way, what I found is we're going to be using our focus ability to slow down the whole match. But we also are going to be watching out for one thing that kind of screwed me during the fight, and that is getting up over here towards this point. If you hit this blue point, it's automatically going to take you up and it's going to cancel the whole battle, no matter how much health you took him down. It sucks. All right, you have to start all the way over, at least the fight, not going up to the tower. So make sure you create that save, like I said. All right, so as far as the boss fight is concerned, we're going to be using focus shot, hitting L3 and R3, and then we're going to be using our bow. So whip out your bow first, go into focus, and then we're going to be using the shot by targeting him. Now, if you look at the bottom bar, that yellow bar is a stagger meter. It's all about staggering him, and then we're going to be hitting him with our sword. At least that was my strategy. And then also use your focus to kind of see when he's going to do his attacks. He has a couple of moves that he do. Once he swing his arm, he's not going to do anything. He's going to dodge back, right? He has a charge attack that he rolls up into a ball. And then he has this laser attack as well. You can really dodge these if you go into focus with L3 and R3. And you can also get his lasers and shoot them back at him by going into focus as well and then shooting it back at him. But that was my strategy. I was using focus and then using focus shot with my arrow, pulling my arrow out first, going into focus, and then getting that stagger meter up and then taking him out with my sword. That was my strategy. It took a few tries and it took maybe about about 8 minutes to get her done, something like that. It took me quite a while. All right, so I just went ahead and cut the video for the purposes of solving other puzzles, because we're not done just yet. This is just the beginning. We got a lot more to do, but no worries. This is the part right here I'm telling you can use the lasers and shoot it back at them. Totally up to you. There's plenty of ways to go about taking out this boss, but that's what I found, which was the easiest way. Make sure you bring yourself some heal items as well, just in case you don't dodge out the way. All right, after you finish taking out Perseus, then we are pretty much going to be done. But we have a whole lot more to do, including a few more spires, my dude. So get excited. I have a whole bunch more videos to come after this one to complete a whole bunch of spires so we can eventually get our ice and our fire elements. But for right now, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing? Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe right here at Karpo Game. Upload a wide variety of videos range from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So once again, thanks for watching. As always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one.